Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. I just did a video on Curaleaf, and I've done other videos similar to this in the past, and I've done quite a few of these MJ videos. And as you follow my channel, I try to follow who's in the White House, and well, all of these are eventually going to go up eventually anyway, in my mind. So again, another reason why I follow these, and everybody talks about them. They're popular. A lot of people use the products, whether it's legal or not, and so there you go. But this is an older article, but it's still relevant to today. So as you can see, February 16, 2020, 10 best MJ stocks to buy for 2021. I have a lot of these, and I've already talked a lot about a lot of them. Don't pay attention to the price, because this is kind of an older article, but they're still kind of relevant. So investors keep waiting for MJ stocks to come to life, and they've kind of had their ups and downs, and I'm not going to read the whole article to you. Feel free to pause, and I'll also leave the link in the description. But 2021 looks like it could be the year. Biden was voted into the White House, then got a slim Senate majority in January, giving Democrats control of Washington, which signals an improvement from a regulatory standpoint from the past few years. So we'll see what happens with this. But first on the list, this is my favorite standalone play. It used to be Aurora, and then I'd kind of go back and forth like a ping pong or tennis match. Freya, Aurora, Freya, Aurora, but Aurora kind of screwed me over on a reverse merger a while back, and I'm still in the red on that one. So my favorite single play, if you will, is Freya, and that's listed as number 1 here. So like I said, these prices are all off because it's an older article, but there's still a lot of good information in here, and it's kind of a cool top 10 list. But and so some of this I'm not even going to read. I just wanted to throw this out there and see who all has some of these. I've talked about Freya. I've talked about IIPR here, this Innovative Industrial Properties. That's been a major growth one for me. It's kind of an interesting business. About 2 years ago, Kiplinger contributor Harriet Lofton discussed 4 MJ firms. One of the stocks was Innovative Industrial Properties, IIPR, a rarity among MJ stocks in that it's a real estate investment trust, a REIT, R-E-I-T, and you get a dividend on this one. Specifically, IIPR invests in greenhouses and industrial facilities for the medical MJ industry. And if you're in these MJ plays, I would, not that I give tax, legal, or trading advice, but this has been a safer play, plus you get a dividend, so I mean, you can't go wrong with this one. This one has never let me down, like Freya and some of the other ones. They've been kind of up and down, but this one, I just let it set and do its thing, and it's been a growth stock for me. So, and like I said, I've covered it on the channel a couple times. This is number 3. This is another favorite of mine, Scott's Miracle-Gro. I just need to buy some more of it. It's been kind of a powerhouse as well. I think it's about $180 or right under $200 now. I paid about $76 about 2 years ago for it, and it's about tripled in size. So it's kind of the picks and shovel, the dirt, everything you need to garden. This one kind of took off in 2019 in regards to the Rona. 147% increase in quarter results. These products are vital to growers of all kinds, especially to those looking to grow MJ. Scott's acquired Sunlight Supply, the largest distributor of hydroponics, and I've covered a couple hydroponics Grow Generation, GRWG, is another favorite one of mine here on the channel, as well as VFF, Village Family Farms. I've covered that one as well, and a lot of the MJ ETFs. So any hydroponic that I can find, I try to do a video about it. Altria Group, I don't have any of this one. I've considered it. This is the Marlboro maker, smokes cigarettes, and a lot of people call these sin stocks. They do have a good dividend, and it's up to you if you want to get into them. I mean, they're rich companies. They have lots of cash from what I see and hear, and I mean, cigarette sales are down, but yet they're still booming. They still pay the dividend, and talk for a long time was a lot of these cigarette companies like Altria, British Tobacco, and I can't say the other major one. We'll just kind of maybe come in someday and just buy some of these MJ companies, and so might be worth looking into. Again, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, but it's up to you. But Altria also owns 45% of Kron, if you have any of that one. I have some. I don't know if I've made a video about that one yet or not. It was probably in one of the ETFs that I did, but Constellation Brands, whenever I drink, which is hardly ever, I usually go for a Corona, but they dumped a bunch of money into Canopy Growth a couple years ago, so you know Canopy Growth is not gonna go down the toilet since they dumped all their money into them. But and again, I mean, you can speculate about these, be optimistic about them. They all are going to come out with CBD drinks, different types of drinks at some point in time. I mean, there's just lots of potential with these companies, and I mean, a lot of people use these products. I don't judge for using the products. I mean, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. I just like the stocks and like to see them grow, and I see the potential behind a lot of these. So number 6 is Curaleaf. That's how I actually found this article. I just did a video on Curaleaf, so you want to check that one out as well. But again, feel free to pause and read the rest there for yourself. Like I said, I'll link this in the description. Advisor Shares Pure ETF. I did a video about this one. It's MSOS, and each one of these have about 8 to 10 different MJ holdings, and they do give a dividend. So they actively manage ETF focuses on multi-state operators, MSOs, such as Curaleaf, which is the ETF's second largest holding at 10%. And so a lot of those, if you're like these type of stocks, that's another safer play. Silver Spike Acquisition, WM Holding. I also did a video about this one. This is actual weed maps, which is kind of an interesting app. And if you're looking to get into this one, again, the ticker is SSPK. Might have to do an update on that one. I think that was back in January that I did a video on that one. ETF MJ Alternative Harvest. Ticker is MJ. This is probably my biggest holding for ETF. Probably the most shares. I don't know about dollar-wise, but I've really liked this one, and the expense ratio is a little bit lower. A lot of these ETFs have an expense ratio, so you'll have to figure that in, but this one also gives a dividend. While future decriminalization of MJ at America's federal level would no doubt benefit the U.S. holdings, MJ's Canadian investment would benefit significantly too. Canopy Growth, for instance, has the option to buy acreage holdings should MJ be legalized at the federal level. So once that happens, which I can't for the life of me think it won't someday, all these stocks are going to go up in smoke. Next is MERIDIA Merger Corp number 10. This one I need to research a little bit more. It wouldn't be 2021 if it weren't listed as special purpose acquisition SPAC. It is, after all, the year of the SPAC. One of the record number blank check companies have gone public. Didn't go public until 2020. Its initial public offering raised 120 mil. MERIDIA targets specific investments in the emerging MJ industry, as well as products and services associated with the evolution of MJ as an agricultural product, a natural plant-based medicine, a constituent in the pharmaceutical formulations, and an adult-use consumer product. One of MERIDIA Capital Partners' current holding is another one of my favorite, GRWG, a specialty retailer of hydroponics. Not that I tell you what to buy, but if you can find stocks in hydroponics, I would consider doing your due diligence and look at them. Anything in the gardening needs, and in these particular plays, those are going to go up. But that is it for the 10 on the list. And so I just wanted to do a quick video since I like a lot of these particular stocks, and I'm totally optimistic about them. And I've already made some money on them. The ones that I did have, I was down, but they're coming back up, and I continue to buy. If you follow my channel, Sundial, I've done quite a few, although that particular stock kind of pisses me off from time to time. But I was just going to show you this MJ here right quick. This is the ETF that I went over, and it's had a nice run up today. 11 shares, $28.06. I've been sitting on these for a while, but here you can see my last dividend on 12/17/20, 10 cents per share, and that's quarterly, so better than nothing. If you just invest into a single play like a FRIA, they don't pay dividends, but these ETFs do, so just pointing that out there. So if you're looking for a safer play, look at like MJ or MSOS, and those will be a little bit safer for you. And you can find all those in my library. I've made videos on all of them. So if you haven't smashed that like button, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing. And if there's any other MJ plays you want me to cover, I'll be happy to look at those. And I thank you for all the likes, the subscribing, comments are always welcome. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.